Hi, how are you? I'm Alison with Sonshine Girls Painting.
And I'm Tone. I'm the Sun and Sunshine Girls.
He is the sunny one. And we are here with our COVID hair and hats and coverings. And we know how that goes. I know there's lots of people out there in Facebook land who is looking just as fantastic as we are without our hairdressers. Anyway.
Or barbers.
Or barbers. You gotta get that beard done. We hope you're doing well. We hope you're staying safe. And what we want to talk to you about today is this whole thing about saving money. If you do things for yourself, does it make them free? And we just want to have a conversation about it, because this is one of the things that we hear a lot of. People saying, well, hey, if I paint my own house, it doesn't cost me anything. And so basically I'm getting the house done for free. And there's a few things that can go wrong with that. Now, if you love painting, we are all on board. We love painting too. So we understand you other people out there who love painting. And we think, yeah, for sure, go ahead and do your own painting, because if you love it, you should do the things that you love. But for people who don't enjoy it, it's not free.
No, it's not. And it can be stressful for people that don't enjoy it, and which causes more problems.
Angst in relationships.
Yeah, your cortisol level goes up, so it's actually unhealthy for you to be stressed all the time. Mm-hmm. So how much do you actually pay for trying to do it yourself if it's not something you enjoy? Yeah. It's one of those things where what's your time worth? So if you spend every weekend for a month painting your home inside or out and getting it all ready, how much have you lost out on? And what is what's your time worth? Like, what would you charge to be at work? That kind of thing. Is it worth it?
What would you get paid to be at work?
What would you get paid to be at work? Sorry.
Although I'd like it if people paid me to go to work, right? Or paid me to work for me. I don't know. It doesn't work that way. So,
So I mean, really, how much is it costing you in the long run?
Mm-hmm. Well, and the thing too, one of the things that totally breaks my heart is when people call us up and they say, seriously, we just gave up the last 8 weekends of our summer to do some of our painting, and it looks worse now that we've done it. And we'll go into their house, and when they started painting, their ceilings didn't need to be painted, but then they hit the ceiling with the roller, and now their ceilings have to be done. So they've actually created more work and more expense for themselves. And I just, I always find that so disheartening when people really do try to do something thinking it's easy, and it's not. If it was easy, everybody would do it and we wouldn't have a job. But the reality is that while the methodology of painting is not complex, actually doing it well is a little bit more difficult. And so then here's these people that have given up their whole summer and gotten nothing out of it but increased stress levels, angst in their relationship, those sorts of things. So while we are not discouraging you for doing your own painting, because it can be super gratifying. I loved painting before I had my company. I just felt like it was this instant facelift. It's like the difference between doing a scratch and win, where you get to find out right away what the results are, or doing a 649 where you have to wait a week to get your actual results, just to be told you're a big loser, which sucks. I know that.
And we always commend people for attempting to paint for themselves. Like, we would never say, oh my God, look what they did for painting for this. No, we're like, you know what? The fact that you guys tried, or that our clients have tried in the past, we commend them. Like, it's amazing. Like, and it really does show the level of difficulty that comes with painting.
Yeah, well, and I've seen homeowners paint their place better than professionals. Mm-hmm. And so we understand that's a thing. And if you love it, by all means, do your own. We also work with customers too, where like on the outside of the house, we will just paint the high stuff, and then they paint the lower stuff. Because sometimes what happens is couples have been married for a long time, and wife is saying to husband, you're not allowed up on the ladder, or the other way around. We do hear that partners not wanting their partner up on the ladder, because as we get older, our balance goes, and we're more likely to break something if we fall. And so, we will go in there and we'll do all the high stuff, and then we allow the painter in the family to do all the lower stuff, and everybody wins. And so even if you want to do your own painting, but there's aspects you don't want to do, definitely hire a professional to come in and take care of it. Yeah. You can, there's that picture of the tattooist where it says, what does it say? You can always find something cheaper. And there's this tattoo artist. I don't know if it's going to show up here on Facebook, but the photo was a tattoo artist who has this beautiful picture of a dragon, but is drawing like a stick man with his tattoo gun on the person. And so, yes, you can get it cheaper and you can get it more expensive too. But what's really important is that you have that conversation with yourself first about what is free for you. If painting, you love it, then it's free for you. It's just time that you can meditate and enjoy and just get in that Zen state. But if it's not something you enjoy, the cost is extremely high.
It totally is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, when you think about it, like Alison was saying, when it takes time away from the things you actually enjoy doing. So if you spend the average of 5 hours a day for 8 weeks painting away, that's 80 hours. And how much do you get paid at your job for 80 hours? It's one of those things that most people don't think about when they're like, oh, we can do it ourselves. And it just turns into snowballs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we love painting. So not only do we make a business out of it.
Actually, we said that wrong. You spend an average of 5 hours each day for 8 weeks. It should have been 5 hours a week for 8 weeks, shouldn't it? And that's 40 hours.
5 hours a week is 25 hours.
5 hours a week for 8 weeks?
We're painters, not mathematicians.
Anyway, I think you understand. And it's always so weird when you call me Alison.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Because, sometimes he does and sometimes he doesn't. But he's always my son. It's easier that way.
Yeah. Except when I'm in trouble. And then,
and then I just call another name.
But anyways, back to what we were saying. Not only do we enjoy painting, we not only do we do it for a job, but we enjoy doing it. So it's actually something that we really like to show up every day to do. Mm-hmm. So it's getting the people to do what they enjoy doing, and it saves you time and stress and money, all of those things that can be put towards doing other things.
Yeah, for sure. And if you are doing it yourself, yay, good job. Mm-hmm. And if you want some tips, just give us a shout. We are more than happy to help you be successful at your job. So whatever your choice is, we're here for you. And we want it to turn out the best way possible. So if you're doing it yourself and you have questions, fantastic. Ask us the questions. And if you decided that free is not free and you do not want to do your painting, definitely we'll give you a free estimate, and we're happy to do that as well. Yeah. We are. And either one of us can do it. I don't know. I just wanted your agreement so that they knew we agreed on it.
And both of us do estimates, so you might get the son or the owner.
Were you going to say the old lady or something?
No, I was going to say or the mom. Oh, okay. But I wasn't sure how that was going to sound. So you get either Tone or Alison coming by and giving you an estimate.
There you go. Anyway, we hope you're staying really safe. I know we are doing our part in staying safe. We're working with really small crews, no more than 6 people. And working outside now that the weather's nice. And we just want Vancouver Island to stay super healthy and there to be no more cases. And we're definitely doing our part to avoid contributing to the spread of the virus out there. So, give us a shout. We'll be happy to hear from you. And we wish you all the best. So, open up your house.
And let the sun shine in.
He's the sun.